Hi Scorpio, welcome to your June No Contact Love Tarot reading. So Scorpio, we're looking at the person on your mind, the one that you're thinking of during this time of no contact communication. So we're going to be looking at the situation. How do they feel about it? How do they feel about you? What are they doing right now that you need to be aware of, and could things change? We have the Gaia Oracle here for some opening messages. I'm going to jump into your reading. And this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, heavy placements, cross watchers, male, female, general collective reading. But welcome in, Scorpio. Welcome in. Hope you're all doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time. If you are new or returning, welcome in and thank you. My name is Mary, and this is Sunlight Insight Tarot. And keep in mind, Scorpio, that all readings should be considered timeless. This is just when the messages come out, so keep that in mind as well. However, if you find this reading heavily resonates for you, there will be an extended reading, and I'll tell you about that at the end of this reading. So let's see. Eternal Dance, Movement, Wheel of Life, Path of Least Resistance, and we have 19, which is 10. Endings and New Beginnings. Hidden Path, the Marriage of Spirit and Matter, 34, which is 7. 7 is a divinely guided spiritual energy, but it's a little bit challenging. We have Sacred Earth Mother, a Message of Love, 42, which is 6. 6 is a healing, balanced energy. And Intuitive Communication, Silent Whispers of the Heart, 43, which is 7, another 7. Now we have earth energy showing up here, so I will mention the signs as I see them, Scorpio, so it can be signs and chart people dealing with. If some signs don't resonate, you can disregard them. Doesn't mean it's not your reading. But that's Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Now, I feel like you're in some sort of spiritual communication with somebody here. It's almost like communicating without communicating, if that makes sense. So you may like know this person, see this person. Maybe you don't really like talk to them, obviously, so you may see them from a distance, or maybe just a little nod, but I feel like it's someone that you don't talk to, but you kind of feel like there's something hidden there, like there's something beneath all of this. Like I get this feeling like there's something kind of meant to be. It's like kind of knowing without knowing, you know, communicating without communicating, right? It could be that you've had past lives with this person. So this could be like why when you see this person or something like that, you're like, what's going on here? So I don't feel like this is like an ex or someone that you were in a relationship with and broke up with. These no contact readings can be literally anything. It could be a crush that's not really talking. It could be, you know, a missed opportunity. It could be many things, right? But let's see. Now this could be, you know, maybe someone from the past that you did have like what felt like a brief connection, even if you never got involved, right? But let's see if we can make sense of this. Let's jump to the tarot and see what's going on, right? All right. So we have the Tarot of Dreams to do your reading. And I usually close out the YouTube with another oracle, but we do that on the extended now. We have the Angel Answers, and we have another tarot deck for the extended as well. So tell me the situation here for Scorpio. Like, what is going on here? Seems a little confusing, but let's see what's going on here. For Scorpio, what's the situation? Let's see. 3 of Swords. First card out. What? Ace of Wands. Page of Swords reverse. Knight of Coins, Knight of Pentacles reverse, 9 of Swords. So there's some anxiety here about this whole situation. Now the Knight of Pentacles reverse would make this the Knight of Swords, the fastest moving energy. Definitely the Page of Swords represents, you know, no communication with somebody, or somebody not communicating their feelings. Ace of Wands reverse. There's like disappointment here with the 3 of Swords. That something didn't happen with somebody, right? And now it could be like maybe you did talk to this person from time to time, and now it's like when they see you, they don't even maybe acknowledge you or talk to you for some reason. And I'm feeling with this Knight of Pentacles upright kind of becoming the Knight of Swords. That can be something that's like out of the blue, out of nowhere. It's surprising, shocking. Usually it's like a fast-paced energy. So this kind of like stressed you out a little bit. Like I thought there was some sort of connection happening, that maybe we're going to stop talking or something. Then out of the blue, out of nowhere, it's like they don't even recognize me anymore. They don't even acknowledge me. I'll put it that way. What the heck is going on? All right. Okay, we got Taurus, Aquarius. Yeah, Ten of Swords. It's like, did this end before it even began? Right? Here's the Fool. Like, I think you were expecting someone to take a leap of faith and come in, rushing in towards you. Right? That's what you were wishing and hoping for. Oh, King of Coins. You may not know everything about this person. So this could have been someone you liked or had a crush on, right? And maybe you didn't really talk to them. Could be someone that you just seen on a regular somewhere, but you didn't really talk to, and there was maybe a little bit of eye contact, flirting, or a hi, you know, and you're thinking, you know, I think they do this, I think they're gonna, you know, ask me out or something, you know, and then they didn't. And then it's like they don't even do that anymore. And it's like, I thought we were crushing on each other. What happened? Everything went silent. I'll put it that way. I felt like you were, okay, it took a while for Spirit to get there. You felt like you were crushing on each other, and then all of a sudden it just all stopped, right? Okay. All right, well, that makes sense. All right. Whew. Okay, so let's see how they're feeling about this now. Definitely the Page of Swords is like, there's like no communication now. There's nothing. There's no flirting. There's nothing. There's no crushing anymore. You're not feeling it. Now it's got you a little disappointed and stressed, nervous, right? And this could have been something that was going on for a while, right? I mean, we have Eternal Dance, Hidden Path, Intuitive Communication. All right. Tree of Life. It could be that, like, you saw this person and felt like an instant connection. It could be that you've had past lives with this person. I usually get that when I get the Tree of Life here. This is just a bonus card in the deck that I think it's just like for reference, and I just threw it in. So I read off it. So for me, that's like roots run deep, could be past lives. There's definitely a big connection here, right? Five of Swords. But somebody, you know, maybe they feel like they sabotaged this, right? Three of Wands. It's like they kept waiting. They kept waiting probably to approach you or to ask you out. And they kept waiting. And they know they sabotaged it, right? And maybe they feel like it's just a lost connection now, right? Now it just feels awkward, right? Ace of Swords. But it's like this energy of wanting to clear the air and wanting to communicate. Devil reverse, though, is good. So I don't think they really had any ill intentions here with the Devil reverse. So I do like that, right? So I kind of see like they feel like they want to clear the air, but because it just kept going on where they kept waiting and waiting, it just sabotaged the connection right there with the Tree of Life and the Five of Swords. And now they feel like it's just too awkward now, right? But the King of Wands, I mean, that is someone who, you know, does take the lead, but kind of hanging in limbo about it, right? So they're really struggling with this. Like, why did I not just approach Scorpio when I had the chance, right? All right. And they could be embarrassed about it too, right? Like, they feel like a loser. Like, what the heck did I do? Why did I not approach Scorpio? Why did I just kind of, like, wait? Oh boy. Okay. How do they feel about you? How do they feel about you? Ten of Wands reverse. They feel like they need to release this burden now that they're feeling about this by taking the lead, coming forward. They know this whole situation's like just at an awkward crossroads now, right? King of Pentacles. Star. Now, I don't think this person's in another situation, because sometimes Pentacle people can be committed elsewhere or whatever. But because we have two kings show up already, that's halfway to the Emperor. So I don't feel like this, like they're in another situation. Now, this could be somebody who is a business owner, entrepreneur, especially the King of Wands, a leader, or business, finance, sales, right? Maybe even someone creative, artistic. So they did see a really stable, grounded opportunity with you. Like that opportunity was there. There was the crossroads, right? Like I want to take the lead. You know, I'm very attracted to Scorpio, right? I see it as a really solid opportunity, grounded opportunity in some way. Even if you never really talked that much, somehow maybe they knew of you or you knew of each other. Feeling like this could be really balanced and something good here. Hopeful, optimistic. They could be feeling hopeful, optimistic. Maybe there could still be a chance. But because they kind of ran or avoided, right? There's the Queen of Pentacles to the King. I mean, this looks like a good match. And there's the Emperor. That's why I was feeling that, taking the lead, right? But up in the air, like, see, up in the air. What do I do? What do I do? Oh boy. So let's see what they're doing now. Did I say the signs? Leo, Virgo, Aquarius. Okay. What are they doing now? Scorpio. What are they doing now? Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know? What are they doing now? High Priestess. Well, still silent. There's the no contact. Six of Wands. Success, victory. That could be getting ready to come in with an offer. Let's see. Eight of Cups. Again, more with distance and silence. Oh boy. But there's the Sun. Total enlightenment. Happiest card. But Temperance reverse is not... It's like they're enlightened now to exactly how everything went down. Well, I don't want to say went down. Happened. Their feelings for you. They definitely big enlightenment here. But something is still not balanced with Temperance reverse. I feel like this person goes up and down. Like they feel confident. I'm going to come forward to Scorpio, right? And then they don't. Right now, they're just in that energy of up in the air still of, I want to, and then I don't. I want to, and then I don't. I should, I could, I will, I am, and then I don't. So, oh boy. Okay. So we have Pisces, Leo, Sag. Six of Cups, so can be a return. Right? Four of Wands, Ten of Swords. The Fool. Taking that leap of faith. Ten of Swords. So, I mean, that's about an ending, but... Four of Wands. I mean, they could be recently divorced, right? I mean, they could have children. You could have children. That could also be a return. Or coming around the next time you see them, right? So let's see how things could change here, because this is a very strange reading, I feel, Scorpio, but hopefully it makes sense for somebody. Anyway, for Scorpio, I actually started your reading, and the reading I started made no sense. I started over. I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. And this one makes a little more sense, but not really, so I don't know. Anyway, let's see Scorpio. Scorpio. Let's see if things could change here. By the way, though, if it does resonate, please do like, comment. Let me know how in the world this resonates. But let's see. How could things change here? Well, the Six of Cups, again, let me shuffle, get the same cards out. Four of Wands. We just seen that too. That's crazy. What else? Three of Cups reverse. So you never dated this person, right? And look at them running from that opportunity to ask you out. Yeah, so this never got kicked off with the Ace of Cups reverse, right? We've seen that. But the Nine of Cups is like, they could have lit up around you. They seem very happy, joyous, kind of energy. Definitely someone single. I feel like you're both single, that is for sure. And they definitely seen you as like, boy, Scorpio is just my type. So why did they act this way, right? Okay, let's see what's on the bottom. Well, let's see a little on the top here. Three of Pentacles. Building, growing, expanding. Do you know this person around your work or work environment? They definitely knew that something was building, I think, between the two of you, right? But now they have sadness, loss, regrets. That they should have made that offer. Page of Pentacles, a drink, a date. You want to just get together, right? All they do is think about it. And they struggled with the choice they made of not coming forward, right? They held back. But boy, they saw you as a Queen of Pentacles, right? Do we have the king here? Yeah, we got the king. So here's the queen again, right? Good opportunity here that they let slip away. Judgment could be making a final decision here to finally come forward romantically with the Page of Cups. There was chemistry, and you both felt it, right? Oh boy, it feels like a little, I don't want to say a tough situation, but it's just an awkward situation. I'm feeling very awkward with this, but we're going to go into the extended Scorpio, and we're going to look deeper into the energy of why this all happened like this way, you know, and are they going to come around? What does it look like? The here and now and moving forward, advice and guidance for you, just everything we need to know in a deeper look. So if you're interested in that, my Patreon is below. You can become a member or a one-time purchase, whatever suits you best. By the way, for the extended, we have another separate tarot deck. We have the Animal Totem Tarot. Angel Answers as well we'll pull at the end of the extended. If you like a private reading, my Etsy shop's below. Everything you absolutely need to know is in the description box. Check it out. Links, everything. My other channels, it's all there. So, Scorpio, if I see you on the other side, I'll see you there. But like I said, if it did resonate, please like and comment. Let me know. But I hope it did. Either way, I am wishing you the best, and I do hope to see you next time.